Okay, I'm back again, and since then I did took some of the opal and I did cut them. You gotta figure out that some of them they already have they have some crack. The cracks that's in them they're gonna break regardless. So when I trimmed them and looked at them and figured out the direction and where the base is going to be or the back of the stone and cut them accordingly. So I got few of the big ones and I did cut them and split them. But as you could see here, I got quite a few small ones down here that actually cracked and broke off. But you still keep them because you could use these in different application, different if you're making a necklace or a pendant, you could actually use these small ones. Also, they're good for rings. Now, here are the bigger one that came out nicely. So I'm going to cut a few of the big ones just to show you how they're cut, and then we go through them. Now, these been already cut and not polished yet, but if you look at them, they're still milky color. Some of them are, you could actually see maybe some of the colors start to come up, but they're getting there. And this been about, I would say, maybe less than a week here. So it's going to take a little bit more time to clear up and actually get the colors back. Once that's happening, then I'm going to go in and polish. Now this one here, I would like to show you this one here. And this here had a nice color. Let me get, okay. So this one here has a real nice color on it, which is dark, as you could see. But you also notice that it has a vogue at the center of it. So I'm not going to cut it or split it in two, because then it becomes very small. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to clean the inside as if I'm doing carving, and then polish it, and then I will see how that's going to come up too. But since the colors are nice, I'm not going to break it or cut it. Now these are the big ones that we're going to try to cut it and show you the, I don't know if you can see now here. Just wondering if it's really good. This, it's a real nice color. You see where it's broken, you could see the color going through, but the area where it was sawed in, it's kind of dull. But once this is cut and polished, then it will look very nice. So what I'm doing right now is I got the wheels here that I'm using. I'm using a 220, and the 220 I'm using just for roughing and shaping the stone. I have a 600 that I go right after that, and then from 600 I go to 1200 and 8,000. I got a wheel 14,000. I don't use it that much, but up to 8,000. Let them dry, and then I'm going to go and polish them. Now all of them are, I'm using basically using glue and nails. And I'm using the glue for the glue, crazy glue. There is another video that I had that I made is on gluing and taking off Welo Opal, and that was made for faceting, but the idea is the same. In order to take it out, you heat up the nail and you get it off. watch that video. I'm gonna put the link down below so you could watch it. With the nail, I have this. Actually, this one here is a chalk that it's used for. This chalk is used for files, diamond file here, and I use it. But I use it also for holding the nails, and I lock it. Then I can work with it and do my cutting and polishing. So that works out pretty good. Okay, so now we're gonna go and do some of the cutting, and I will show you how that's done. I'm not gonna do the small one. There's another one. Actually, I want to show you this because this here, these are milky color, and this is originally like that. So there's a difference between this one here and the other ones where they are like that. So you could have these two different types. See that? One it's clear, you could actually see right through it, and the other one is milky. But if you look at the, I'm trying to get it as close as possible. If you look at the milky one, there is some colors in there. And I'm hoping that this, once it's cut, all this is going to show nicely. Again, this one not just on the surface, it's all the way through. These colors are all the way through. So let's start with this one here. Now, like I said before, I'm using fresh water. I already have the tank is going. So I'm gonna I'm looking at if there's any scratches or any like divot in there, then you need to get rid of that. Here, as you can see, I'm holding it from the bottom in order to have better control while you're cutting. area while I'm working, so I can make sure that all this it's cut properly also. As you can see here, the colors are almost gone, but however, like I said before, when you let it wait for about a week or two, it's gonna come back. So this is, it looks really good right now, and I think I'm just going to leave it as such. Now I'm going to take it out and we'll try to do another one. As you can see here, there is a hole on the side, and also it's kind of dark. The material here is not that great, and it's going to stay like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cut it like that, just to show you how it's going to look like, and then we're going to fix it later on. But whenever you have something like that, you need to clean it at the beginning. But I'm going to cut it just to show you how it's going to look like. That looks good right now. Still, as you can see here, there is the side with the hole in it. Also, there is a little crack developing right behind it. So, like I said before, I'm gonna keep it in and until it's finished, and then I will show you um, how it's gonna look like when it's finished. So, like I said before, you could do all of them the same way. So you're gonna go 220 in order to just rough it out and get the shape that you want. Now remember that you don't want to cut too much out of it. So whatever shape you have, this basically what you're gonna work with. Especially if you're doing your own metal smithing, is gonna work out very good for you. And so from 220, then I go to the 600, 1200, and the 8000. And after that, I gotta leave it for a few weeks in order to get the colors back out. And once that is done, I will go in and polish it. The reason I don't want to polish it right away is I don't want to seal up the surface if, and that's my opinion. If I seal up the surface, I won't have that water dissipate and evaporate from the inner part of the opal. So that's one of the reason I just leave it, and then after I see the colors and they look nice, then I will go in and polish it. So I hope you like that video and I hope you learn. If you have any questions or you need more information, just send me a line and I will answer you. I do answer all the questions that you guys send me, and I'll just look at the colors when they come back. So that's a couple of weeks, and then we'll come back and do the polishing.